Australia, land ancient before history was written, shaped by First Nations for over 65,000 years. But in the late 1700s, the winds of a new world began to push ships across wild oceans, toward a far and unknown shore. In 1788, British vessels cut across the waves, anchoring first in Botany Bay and then Port Jackson. On board were soldiers, sailors, and hundreds of convicts. They were not explorers, they were survivors. These first Europeans carved a settlement from sandstone and mangroves. They faced hunger, hardship, and loss. Yet brick by brick, the colony of New South Wales took root. More ships followed, more convicts, and soon, more free settlers seeking land, fortune, and a life beyond the empire. The gold rush ignited the continent. Fortunes were made overnight, and towns exploded with life. Victoria became the booming gold capital. Soon, colonies stretched across the entire mainland. Queensland became a frontier of agriculture and sugar. South Australia was founded by free settlers with no convict origins. Western Australia transformed from a penal colony into a trade gateway, while Tasmania endured its own harsh convict beginnings. Far to the north, the Northern Territory remained remote, wild, and unforgiving. Wool, wheat, mining, and river trade drove wealth. Cities grew, railways cut through the outback, and telegraph lines stitched the continent coast to coast. Australia was no longer just a prison camp, it was a nation waiting to be born. On January 1st, 1901, that moment arrived. The colonies united. 6 states, 1 Commonwealth. A constitution was signed, establishing democratic rights and forging a new identity. Barely a decade later, the world burned. Young Australians crossed the oceans again, not as convicts but as soldiers. They fought in the trenches of Gallipoli and on the Western Front, their grit shaping a legend, the Anza spirit. In the Second World War, Australia stood again, defending the Pacific. The nation produced steel, food, munitions, and ships. Women stepped up, working in factories, on farms, and in hospitals, keeping the country alive. From tragedy came unity, pride, and resilience. Today, Australia is a modern powerhouse, with each state and territory thriving in its own way. New South Wales is the finance and technology hub, with Sydney's global trade fueling the national economy. Victoria is a centre for culture, education, and manufacturing, home to arts, innovation, and biotech. Queensland is a tourism, mining, and agricultural giant, from the Great Barrier Reef to its vast cattle stations. Western Australia is the mining powerhouse of the world, providing the iron ore, lithium, and natural gas that power global development. South Australia is a leader in defence, space, and renewable energy, with rocket launches and world-leading solar and wind innovation. Tasmania, a small island with a big export footprint, is known for its clean hydropower, fine foods, and wilderness. The Northern Territory is vital for minerals and strategic defense, a gateway to the Indo-Pacific, and home to ancient lands rich with First Nations culture. And finally, the Australian Capital Territory, Canberra, serves as the heart of national decision-making, research, and public administration. From convict camps to global cities, from scattered colonies to a unified Commonwealth, Australia rose bold, diverse, and unstoppable. This is the story of a nation built from hardship, defended with courage, powered by innovation, and strengthened by every state and territory. Australia forged by history, advancing toward tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more journeys through our world.